Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for stopping by. So today I have my July favorites. Now there is a lot of stuff here. Like, look at this. A lot of stuff here, and that's because I didn't do a June favorites. Now if you've been on my channel for a while, you noticed last month I didn't do a June favorites because I didn't really get to wear much makeup with an eye issue, so I did a June haul. Well, quite a few of those products from that haul have ended up right here in this box. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do eyeshadows first since they're kind of the bigger things and I can get them out of the way. So the first favorite is this Z palette, and this isn't anything new. It's just I had the medium size Z palettes, and obviously these are all my Wet n Wild eyeshadows. Well, actually not anymore because I just bought those two Venice Beach palettes. So I'm gonna have to get more palettes. Love the Z palettes because they're clear so you can see what's in them. I have a different one for blushes, and obviously I'm gonna have to expand my Wet n Wild collection, but yeah, my Z palette. So the other small Z palette I have that has another favorite of mine is this small one right here, and this is what I took with me when I went home to Southern California, so I haven't really put them back into a regular Z palette yet. But my favorites are the Makeup Geek shadows. I did get 5, so one is in another Z palette right now. But the colors I have here are Whimsical, Caitlin Rose, Pegasus, and this one is Grandstand or In the Spotlight? Oh, In the Spotlight. So that one is In the Spotlight, and these are gorgeous shadows. They're not a new product. They've been out for a while. It's just I got them in June and I hadn't been able to actually use them until July. So that's why they're in my favorites, because they're my favorites right now. And these are gorgeous colors, and I've really been using Whimsical all the time in the inner corner, like inner third of my eye. And the last eyeshadow palette I have, this is the Lorac Pro Matte palette. I do have a review on my channel. I will list it below. And this is what it looks like. How gorgeous is this palette? This palette is absolutely perfect. I have a whole review, so go check that out if you want to know more about it. But basically, I love it, and it's what I'm wearing on my eyes today. I did shoot a quick tutorial on this simple eye look, so that will go up either before or after this video. Just a quick little get ready with me on this eye look, so look out for that. But yeah, I really like this palette. Really, really good if you like neutrals or you travel a lot and you just do simple looks. Definitely worth the purchase. So I have two concealer type products. The first one is this Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer, and then this is the NYX Conceal Correct Contour blah 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 palette. There's like there's like 6 different things that it says it is. Whatever. Anyways, so I've been using this for most of the month, and then this has kind of been the last half of the month, and I really like this concealer. It is light to medium coverage. I will be doing a blog post soon on it, but I really like it. The only thing I've started to notice is if I put it right here in this area, my face gets oily faster than if I don't put it there. So I've really been using this. My skin's been a lot better lately with my Clarisonic, so I've just been really doing like concealer and then putting on blush and running out the door on my like minimal makeup days. But I noticed if I put it right here, it just gets oily. So I got this one just to see if that was the case. So I tried to contour with it, and it's okay. The formula is not as creamy as I would like it to be, or maybe like the Anastasia Cream Contour Kit, but it worked pretty well. I've actually been using just these 2 top colors just to conceal any blemishes that I normally would use with this one. I would say this one is a little bit thicker. It does have really good coverage. This one is more like light to medium coverage. So if you have really dark spots you want to conceal, it's probably not going to conceal them as well. But this is supposed to give you better skin after 3 weeks. There is Actyl C. It's oil-free. I haven't really noticed a change in my skin. It's been better, but I don't know if it's because of this product or if it's because obviously I'm just using my Clarisonic more, and I've been using the Dr. Brandt Microdermabrasion, so I don't know if it's that, but this is a really good concealer. I'm just going to go ahead and pull out some more products at random. I'll do the Lippies last since I have a few of those. But the next, this is the Hello Flawless Oil-Free Oxygen Wow Broad Spectrum SPF 25 Brightening Sunscreen Makeup. and that's what it looks like. I know my lighting's a little bright on the product shots, but that's what it looks like right there. And I am in the color I'm So Money Honey, and I really like this foundation. It is light to medium coverage, so I think though this would be good to normal to even oily skin. I am using a different moisturizer, and it was kind of creating a little bit of dry patches right around this area, and I noticed that this did break down and kind of sit on those dry patches. So I wouldn't really suggest this for dry skin. Oily skin, it definitely would. It's oil-free. I haven't noticed too much oiliness, probably around like hour 13 to 15 since I work really long days. But for an 8-hour wear, I think it's really... So obviously, we gotta talk about highlighting. What? So many highlighters this time around. So of course we'll get it out of the way because it's going to be in everyone's July favorite, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but it is the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop. It is amazing and stunning and beautiful, and Jaclyn Hill did a fantastic job with it. It is just everything and more. Like, look at that. Just what? And this one is my baby. This is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Palette. I've wanted this for so long, and I'm so glad I bit the bullet and bought one. It has been a life changer for me. This is the color Dim Light, and I'm not going to swatch it because you're really not going to see it. This one for me is this is sort of the like soft focus kind of powder. That's kind of the light that it's giving, the dim light. So it does give you a little bit of color, so it's really great if you use a foundation that's like just a hair lighter than your skin color. This will add a tiny bit of color on top, but this one is going to blur any imperfections. I actually use this as a setting powder. It does have a subtle highlight, so you can use it on your cheekbones if you want a really natural, like, you know, kind of just I've been out and about, kind of a little bit of a glow. But this one, when I put it, like especially right here on my cheekbones where I have a lot of scarring, the deeper ones it doesn't really blur out, but the bottom ones like right here in my forehead and nose, it just blurs everything out. And especially if I just do concealer and no foundation, it will make you look healthy. Like your skin is just glowing and it's really natural, and there's just a lot of good things I can say about it. I would say it's not for every skin tone, so if this is something that interests you, I would, hey look, there you guys are, woo woo. I would definitely have somebody put it on you in the store because I couldn't decide which one I wanted, and I'm glad somebody actually put it on because it really is different when you swatch it on your hand versus wearing it on your face. And depending on if you want it as a highlight or a setting powder, you know, it's gonna really depend on which one is best for you. So I would go and have somebody check it out, but if you want just that really subtle glow, this is a product 100% worth every money. Like, I think I'm gonna hit pan soon. It's already like flat on the top because I've been using it so much. And then this one is a little bit more of a recent purchase. It was in my haul, but I didn't start using it until a little bit after I shot that haul video. But this is the Physicians Formula Warm Nude. I think it's like a 5-in-1 or 4-in-1. It's supposed to be like a bronzer, a blush, a highlight, eyeshadow, something else. So it is this quad. It's kind of in this big box, bulky box, and I understand why. There's like a mirror and a brush in there, but I might just depot it because I don't really feel that I need this like brick thing in my makeup collection. But these are the colors right here, so I hope you guys can see. There's the bronzer ones on the bottom, kind of the pink blush, and then this corner right here is going to be sort of like your highlight corner. I really like it, and I've actually been using it as with my minimal makeup days. I've been kind of going back and forth between sometimes I just want blush, sometimes I just want bronzer, sometimes I just want highlight. I don't know, I've been kind of like all over the place testing things out, but I've really been liking this one because it has the bronzer in it. So I swirl them all together and kind of place it in this like area where you'd sort of have your bronzer, blush, and highlight meet. And then what I do is I kind of just buff it out with a face brush. So it gives you a little bit of that bronze. So it gives you a glow, but then it gives you a really beautiful highlight. So it just gives you dimension to your face and is a multi-use product. Obviously you can use these as shadows. I wouldn't use like the bottom half as a bronzer and the top half as a blush and then a highlight like all in one look, because you're just going to be like glowing from here to here and it's just going to be a little bit too disco ball. Unless that's your style, you know. It's up to you, but I think this is really beautiful swirled all together kind of in this, you know, where they all meet area, and I think it's really beautiful. Okay, then I have a few lippies that I've been loving this month. A few as in like Like, look at these. Okay, so a lot of them are the same kind. But the first one, this is the MAC Honey Love lipstick. It is, gasp, I know, my first and only MAC lipstick. And that is what it looks like right there. I just was in the mood for a really beautiful nude color, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. It works with my skin tone. Some nudes just look like concealer nude on me, and I don't really like that look. But this one is just a really, really beautiful color. It is what I'm wearing in my Wet n Wild tutorial. Again, I'm working on the voiceover for that, so I'm not sure if this is going up before or after this video, but that's what I'm wearing in that tutorial, is this lipstick. And then I have 2 of these. I actually have 4, but I'm shooting a review on them today or tomorrow. So these are the Maybelline Color Blurs by Lip Studio, and I really like these. I won't say much about them because I'm going to do a review and lip swatch video, but I really like them. And not for what they do, but the colors themselves. So these are my last favorites. These are the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip gloss and lipsticks. You did see some of them in the haul. You did see this one, which is Vintage Lip Gloss, and I have worn this so much this month. It is a beautiful color. I'm so glad I got it. I was really hesitant. I thought I had a bunch of colors like it already. It's this one on the end here, and I just like it. Do you see a trend going on with all these colors? Apparently I'm on like a nudish pink kick, but I really like this color. It's really beautiful. It does have gold flecks in it. You're not going to be able to see it up close on camera, but there are a little bit of gold flecks that when the light hits it, it just gives this beautiful shine. And I wear it by itself, not on top of lipstick like most people do. It's a little bit too thick in consistency for me like that, but it is opaque enough that you can wear it by itself, and I love it. And then I have 4 of their liquid lipsticks that I've been loving. I think I have 5 total now. The first one is Craft, which you guys saw in my haul because I took Sad Girl back and I decided to get Craft instead. And Craft is just a beautiful color. It is my go-to. I actually really love this color because most colors don't make my lips look bigger, but for some reason Craft makes my lips look fuller. And I'm so beyond like stunned at how gorgeous this color is. And then these are, I'm putting them in my favorites because I did get them in July, but I got them last weekend, so I've really only had them for a week. But I've been wearing them a lot this week, or at least one of them, so you know, I felt like they needed to be included. So these are the newer ones from her new collection. I did swatch all of them, and out of all of them I thought these were the best colors for me, and then Dusty Rose, but my Macy's didn't get them. So of course, you know, I had to get Paint because it's just the coolest color ever. And I did wear it. There is a photo on my Instagram. I will link that picture down below too if you want to see it, but I'm obsessed. So that is Paint right there, and it's just this gorgeous blue color. Props to Anastasia because my boyfriend actually likes this color. The formula for these newer ones, oh my god. So the girl told me that they changed the formula, and seriously, so much better. I love all the colors that I have right now, but I feel like around the edges, they still don't dry properly, and some of them still do wear. Like, I love spicy, but if I eat, it's gone. I ate, had like drinks, used straws, had like, I think I had a salad that probably had like oil, you know, oil breaks them down, so oil in the vinaigrette, and this stayed on. It just broke down a little bit on the inside, but that's it. And then this next one is Veronica, and this one is my favorite. This is what I've worn like 3 times already. So that is Veronica right there. She is gorgeous, beyond gorgeous. And this is a kind of My Lips But Better color, and it's gonna look so good on everybody. This is one of those universal colors. Some of the Anastasia, the original colors, were just way too bright, and I love Karina, but it looks like neon on my lips. So I'm glad they came out with a little bit more wearable everyday colors, especially for someone like me that, you know, works with kids and adults and doesn't need to be wearing like crazy bright neon colors to work. This is beautiful, and this one wears really nicely. I actually wore it for like 10 hours. And it did start to break down a little bit towards like the end of the 10-hour day. So if you work like an 8-hour day or less, it's going to be perfect for you. But it did wear a little bit, but it wore down gracefully, and it's very like My Lips But Better color. So it's not as obvious when it wears down and breaks down. It is just gorgeous. And then this one right here is Trust Issues. It is what I'm wearing on my lips today. I haven't tested out this color. It's actually the first time I'm wearing it because I was a little hesitant that it was going to be too dark or a little bit too kind of brown for me, and I wasn't sure I was going to like it, so I was waiting till the weekend or a day off to actually try it, but it's gorgeous. At first I was like, well, if I get Veronica and I get Trust Issues, they're going to be very similar because in the tube they kind of just look like one is a little bit darker, but on a hand swatch, like, look how different those two are. Very different. And I really like it actually on my lips. It's not too bad. It's still a little bit darker. My lighting makes it look a little bit lighter. It's still a little dark in person for maybe like my job and my work, but I really like it and they're so comfortable. Like, this formula hit the nail on the head with these new colors. So that is everything for my July favorites. I hope this video is not extremely long, but thank you guys so much for all your love and support, and thanks for stopping by. Definitely give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know if there's any products you guys want to see reviews on. Again, check the description box in case there is already an extensive review on the product, but if not, let me know, or if you want me to do a tutorial using any of these products to see how they work, I can definitely do that as well. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today I have a just casual what was in the mail today video.